Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Norman Schafer, your host, and today we're diving deep into the Pacific with Dieter. He represents Fish and Fins as well as Ocean Hunter. They're the leading experts in unforgettable diving, eco-adventures, and exploration in the beautiful islands of Palau. So it's good to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
Before we dive into today's episode, I want to tell you, if you've ever dreamed of experiencing one of the incredible destinations that we talk about on the show, be sure to visit farandawayadventures.com. For over 30 years, I've helped travelers discover some of the most extraordinary destinations on Earth. If this is of interest, check out the link in the description to farandawayadventures.com, and we'd be happy to make your next trip unforgettable. Why don't you introduce us, Dieter, to Fish and Fins as well as Ocean Hunter, and tell us a little bit about what you do with diving in Palau.
Okay, so as well known, Palau is one of the world's best dive destinations. We basically have it all, from manta rays to sharks to spawning dives to more than 30 World War II wrecks. And Fish and Fins provides the best service on island. So we are a dive shop. We have 11 speedboats with twin engines, seats, dry boxes, and everything that makes diving convenient. And we have as well Ocean Hunter. Ocean Hunter is a liveaboard which runs around Palau. It all is in all colors in pictures on our website, which is www.fishandfins.com. So I'll invite you to have a look there.
And how many people can fit on this liveaboard of yours?
On the liveaboard, we have 8 cabins, and so it's 16 people maximum. So it's a cozy liveaboard. It's very famous for the food, because not only diving is nice.
We love food when we're doing trips like that.
Yeah, and it leads you to the best dive sites in Palau.
And if you were to pick a couple, like 2 or 3 of some of your favorite dive sites, what would they be?
Well, Palau is famous for 2 dive sites, which are Blue Corner and German Channel. And of course, if you come to Palau, you want to see those. But the real deep attraction of Palau is things like our spawning dives. Before every full moon, before every new moon, we have thousands and thousands of fish aggregating for spawnings. And we have not only full and new moon spawnings, we have as well spawnings which are seasonal. So from March, April, we have the dories, the Moorish idol spawning, where hundreds and hundreds of sharks are hanging out to catch a bite on the mooring idol. And BBC came in twice already, and I think you can see it on YouTube. There is some Moorish idol, and you can get an idea of how many sharks there are.
Yeah.
So there is no shark feeding in Palau. It's forbidden. Everything you see in Palau is nature, and nature is extremely rich. So not only spawnings, it's as well the reefs. We have coral scientists from all over the world coming to Palau just to study the corals, because they are extremely resilient and go into the world to be planted.
I'm not sure if Palau has this, like some other areas of the world, but there's a certain day of the year where the corals
coral spawn. Yes.
Do they have that there?
We have that, but it's kind, we have so many things to offer.
Yes.
That it's not the event that we promote.
It's one day of the year.
It's one day of the year, and you can go and see the biggest aggregation of sailfin snappers for like 3 weeks. You cannot see the reef because so much fish, and then you have oceanic sharks around. So we're not concentrating on that day.
Well, how does Fish and Fins contribute to protecting Palau's reefs and marine life?
So what we do, like everybody else in Palau, so people are very conscious in Palau when it comes to protecting the reef. So we do regular cleanups of plastics and so on that are coming from Indonesia and come in with the current. we make as well awareness programs. We have once a year, we have our Shark Week since 24 years, every year. And we educate the people, the small people of Palau, the kids in 11th grade. We educate them on sharks. So we have little books printed, and once every while we go to the schools and we make young kids aware of the importance of sharks.
Okay.
And as you know, Palau is a shark sanctuary, or was the first world sanctuary for sharks. And it's a huge protected marine zone. So people in Palau are very aware of the environment.
Well, that's great to hear that you're helping that next generation too to learn about the importance of this ecosystem that's right around them. For the first-time diver going to Palau, what would you advise that they just be aware of in their planning stages?
Well, in the planning status, if you go to Palau, have a look on our website. We have on the bottom of the website, you can see the moon phase and you can see the tides.
Okay.
And then if you want to see the spawning, you want to be 3-4 days before in the water for the spawning. But be aware, you must have 50 dives at least in order to qualify. And we will not let more than 24 divers go to the spawning, as we are trying to protect the fish or the behavior of the fish. It's getting too many divers, so we try to dim it a little bit down.
Okay. Is there kind of a hidden dive site or I guess less known dive site in Palau that or is kind of a kept secret?
Well, it's you see the secrets are all out. The thing is, Palau is such a huge dive area, and mainly as all the dive shops are in Koror, people go south into Koror area. Yeah. There are amazing dive sites north, where we have spotted recently hundreds of manta rays in one dive.
Oh, wow.
And one dive shop went there because, you know, everybody follows the train.
Yeah.
We talked before about the best dive sites like Blue Corner and German Channel, and people come and concentrate just on that. Yeah. So if we want to give them other things, most of them are going with the safe option to go to those dives.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
Kind of filling us in on Palau and all the incredible diving options that there are there. And
wonderful. I'd love to welcome you in Palau, and I'm happy to tell you more or show you more there. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Discover your next unforgettable journey at farandawadventures.com. Experience the world differently.